As soap opera stars and talk show presenters, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos have had illustrious lives. The couple recently informed their supporters of yet another change in their careers. The endeavor is even reportedly somewhat of a family occasion. Consuelos and Ripa have collaborated on numerous projects, including Living with Kelly and Mark and Raising All of My Children. Since 2023, Ripa and Consuelos have co-hosted Live with Kelly and Mark. Ripa first appeared on the talk show in 2001. Both were well known for their acting careers before this. Actually, the two met while working on All My Children and became married. In addition, Consuelos is well known for her roles in the drama Riverdale, while Ripa is well known for her work in the sitcom Hope and Faith. But the duo just revealed a new endeavor. Summer Breeze, a narrative podcast series they created, will be available on Audible. 10 of the series' episodes are currently accessible on streaming services. According to Parade, the show reportedly returns Ripa and Consuelos to their origins through a soap opera-like endeavor. When a young, struggling screenwriter's greatest dream turns into a nightmare after her script is stolen by an uber-powerful male producer, Gordon Riddy, played by Consuelos, actor Sarah Steele unexpectedly joins forces with a former soap opera star, Carolyn Harris, played by Ripa, who has secrets of her own, reads the description on Amazon. After that, the two develop a bold, perverse scheme to use the long-running soap opera Summer Breeze to pursue justice against the producer. There will be a family reunion element to the project. Regarding Ripa and Consuelos, they quickly turned the monstrosity of the manufacturer into their art. But the scheme takes on a life of its own, blurring the lines between fiction and reality as it progresses. Each episode of the podcast promises deception, forbidden romance, and jaw-dropping revelations. In the end, there will be an explosive climax worthy of the daytime soap that provides our setting. A news release claims that because their son Michael is on the cast, Ripa and Consuelos will be able to enjoy the podcast as a true family occasion. Ally Sheedy, Gray Henson, Adrienne Lennox, Talia Balsam, and Zach Gilford are among the other cast members. Our relationship began on All My Children, so revisiting the world of soap operas, this time through a whole new medium, was a full-circle experience, Ripa and Consuelos said in the press release. With entertaining surprises, well-known voices, and something for both radio drama enthusiasts and seasoned soap opera viewers, it's a novel twist on the genre we adore. Ripa, Consuelos, and Albert Bianchini are executive producers for Malolo Productions in addition to being actors. The company was called after the first two letters of Ripa and Consuelos' three children, Michael, Lola, and Joaquin. Are you looking forward to Summer Breeze, Ripa, and Consuelos' upcoming podcast series? Have you been seeing them on Kelly and Mark's Live? On All My Children, did you watch them? For the most recent TV and celebrity news, be sure to return to TV show's Ace. The morning light filtered into the Live with Kelly and Mark studio as the theme song blared over the speakers, but something felt different. The energy was electric, the chatter from the audience more curious than usual, and even the producers were caught exchanging glances backstage. From the moment Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos walked out arm in arm, both dressed in chic black ensembles instead of their usual color-popping morning outfits, fans could sense a shift in the air, and it wasn't just fashion-related. Mark gave a knowing smile to the camera. Kelly clutched her coffee mug just a little tighter than usual. "You guys," she began, pausing dramatically, "we have a big announcement today." Mark nodded. "Major. Life-changing. Slightly terrifying." Kelly took a deep breath. "After years of hosting Live and building a second home here with all of you, we're making a major career pivot." A gasp ran through the audience. "No, we're not splitting up," she quickly clarified with a laugh. "We're not breaking up, divorcing, or doing a reality show about co-parenting cats. But we are," Mark added, glancing at his wife, "leaving Live." A wave of stunned silence hit the studio. And then the murmurs started. The expressions in the audience flickered from shock to curiosity to wide-eyed disbelief. A bold new direction. "We know it sounds sudden," Kelly said gently, "but it's something we've been planning quietly for the past year." Mark picked up. "We've loved every second on this stage, truly. But as artists, and yes, I'm calling myself that, no matter how pretentious it sounds, we've felt this pull to try something new." That's something new? A joint venture that was as surprising as it was ambitious, starting their own production company and launching a streaming series based on their real lives. "It's not just a reality show," Kelly emphasized. "It's a scripted, Dream-style series inspired by our 30 years together, raising kids, navigating Hollywood, and dealing with each other's quirks." Mark laughed. "Like how she labels everything in the fridge and then screams when I move the oat milk 1 inch to the left." "It's chaos," Kelly agreed, "but it's our chaos." They revealed the show, titled Real Love, Real Laughs, had already been greenlit by a major streaming service, which they coyly refused to name, though Ryan Seacrest later spilled it was Netflix. The pair will serve as executive producers, co-writers, and lead stars. A dream years in the making. The idea, they said, was born during the 2023 writers' strike, when the couple found themselves at home with too much time, too many ideas, and just enough wine. "We started writing little scenes, jokes, stories," Kelly explained. "And then it hit us. We have so much to share, not in a preachy, we're perfect way, but in a we've survived so much together, and it's messy and hilarious and weird way." Mark added, "It's not about being famous. It's about being human, being parents, spouses, co-workers, best friends, enemies during game night." "And did we mention it's funny?" Kelly interjected. "We're talking full-on, awkward, cringy, relatable married people humor." The script for the pilot episode had already been completed, and the couple shared that filming would begin in the fall. But that's not all. The production empire begins. In addition to their show, Kelly and Mark's new company, cheekily named Consul Ripa Productions, is set to develop other projects, including a female-led comedy series based on Kelly's early days as a soap actress, a limited drama series about first-generation immigrant families inspired by Mark's upbringing, a documentary focused on behind-the-scenes life in daytime television. "It's our turn to create opportunities, not just take them," Kelly said passionately. "We want to spotlight voices, especially from communities and backgrounds that don't always get the screen time they deserve." Mark nodded. "We've both worked with amazing producers, but we always felt like we had more to give, not just on camera, but behind it. We're ready." A tearful goodbye, but not yet. Despite the exciting news, the couple made it clear they weren't leaving live immediately. "We're here through the end of the year," Kelly confirmed, "and we're going out with a bang. Expect fan-favorite guest hosts, themed episodes like Throwback Thursdays, featuring old Regis and Kelly clips, and even a special farewell week filmed in Italy, where the couple first vacationed together. We're doing pasta, prosecco, and maybe some public crying," Mark joked. The showrunners have already begun auditioning potential replacements for the couple's slot in 2026. While no official names were dropped, speculation exploded online, suggesting everyone from Andy Cohen to America Ferrera to Ryan Seacrest, again, could be in the running. Fans react. By noon, Live's Instagram had been flooded with emotional comments. "No, you're my morning routine. Proud of you at Heartbroken. Mark and Kelly, changing lives and oat milk placement forever." Some fans were more skeptical. "Another celeb streaming show. Hope it's worth it." But the majority offered overwhelming support. One viral comment read, "They turned marriage into a talk show, and now they're turning that talk show into art. That's iconic." Kelly and Mark's final word. Before wrapping the episode, Kelly and Mark stood hand in hand center stage. "We want to thank every single person who welcomed us into their homes. Messy buns, pajamas, burnt toast, and all," Kelly said, her voice thick with emotion. "We're not disappearing," Mark added. "We're just switching channels." Kelly raised her mug. To new chapters, to old fans, and to not having to wake up at 4:30 a.m. anymore. The audience burst into laughter and applause. As the theme music played them off, it felt like the end of one era, but the very beginning of another. Because if anyone can turn a talk show marriage into a binge-worthy streaming universe, it's Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos.